Whoops.
Alright, what's up YouTube? So today we're going to rip pit bikes. We got me, Blaze, Ryan, and yeah, some usual spots. We're gonna go further down the railroad, try to find this like big like water tower thing. I don't really know, and find some other trails throughout there. Then go hit up the other little trails that we've gone last time, where it's always dark. It's always like there's so many trees, so you can't see anything on GoPro. So we got a head start today. I think it's like 3 o'clock, 3:30. So go rip the pit bikes, have a little fun, and yeah. Hook on the GoPro, get some riding stuff. Ryan, how you feeling today after racing yesterday?
Huh?
How you feeling today after racing yesterday? We'll give a little demonstration. Can't really twist the throttle.
You gotta give it gas when it's hot.
All right, you do it. Not doing it.
I did it once.
It's not doing it, but it'll do it. It'll do it. That's a nice warm-up, you know?
I know.
Blaze needs some zip ties to fix up the fender since, yeah, it's seen better days. So I got 2 zip ties for you, maybe 3. I can find in my toolbox here. Like, oh, no, I got 1 more. That'll do it. Good heat on those to cut it with that.
Yeah.
Look at this guy already. All right, guy. You gotta fix your helmet straps all messed up. Yeah, we were talking about doing this hill climb.
No.
Yeah. Cut in by that old car,
yeah,
and come like cut across and try to go up that way, but that would be huge. Go. Fender broke off again. So Ryan was talking that we think we're just gonna build a pitter track and then have some jumps we can hit on the big bike, and then have some jumps we can hit on the big bikes throughout here, but we can have a pretty big pitter track throughout here versus mediocre track for big bikes. So that's the plan. It's got some dirt over here, not much. It's got a bunch of gravel and crap in there, so once he gets, we won't need nearly as much dirt as we would if we were making a big bike track versus a pit bike track. But yeah, that's the plan as of right now. So within the next couple weeks, get the pitter track all good to go, all dialed in. So I'm gonna go down the railroad or something now, I think. your kickstand down and what happened? You hit that log, you just went over?
Yeah.
Where you go? I always kill switch myself all the time. It's like this huge dam thing. You don't want to fall down there. Then there's like this big like tranny like dip over for like when it overflows down in there. Jump down in there. Imagine riding your pit bike in this and then down that, or jumping into that. Jump off it. That'd be crazy, dude. But there's nowhere to go after that. It just falls off into a creek. It would be sweet though. What'd you do? I've been waiting here 10 minutes.
We went down the field because it leads the same way as that, trail does. And we came to like the end of the field. The guy's flailing his arms and pulls in the field, so we turned around and went all the way back, and then we had to go down the trail.
Yeah, that's why I waited, because I didn't want to go through the farm field. Yeah, I'm getting a nice tan while I'm waiting. I didn't want to go down the field. I knew that was going to happen.
Wow.
So yeah, I was working on my tan out here while I was waiting. Another zip tie?
Another zip tie.
Jeez.
Was there a car?
Feels like I have 2 flat tires riding on this stone, to be honest. Feels like I'm just floating over them. What?
Anxiety when I was behind you.
Yeah, me and Blaze are not trying to go through this mud, which Ryan is currently stuck in. Either way, I don't know how you're gonna turn it around right there to go back over this post. Just go through it. Just go through it.
Oh.
Well, let's see how we're gonna do this without getting wet. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna turn the bike and go that way. And then we made it through. Kind of better than you. I don't know. Well, Ryan had his bike loaded, mine was all loaded, good to go. It's a shame. I'll explain in a little bit, but it sucks. We're just pulled over here discussing what we're gonna try and do, as it's already 8:30 at night, so I don't think we're riding today, so yeah. Alright, well, unfortunately, didn't get to ride the 125. It's the next day now. I want to go over, before I took it out, I didn't mention that when I went to go lift it up, there was like play in it, like the linkage was loose. So, I don't really know how I can show you here, but it still has, if you can hear it or see it moving, a slight amount of play, which is coming from the linkage bearing that the shock connects to. So when I took that off, the nut that was holding the shock on was loose, so I tightened that up along with the linkage back up, and then it still has that little amount of play. So what could have happened is it loosened up and then it got play in there, and then it just wore that bearing out in the amount of time that I've ridden it. So unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to replace those bearings again because it's all tightened up, and it obviously shouldn't move up and down like that. If you can even see it, it's probably gonna be hard to tell on camera, but it definitely moves and it's not supposed to do that. So gonna have to get a whole nother, I don't think I can individually order those two bearings for the part of the shock linkage, but I'll have to look into it. Otherwise I have to buy a whole nother linkage bearing kit to rebuild that. And yeah, unfortunately that's the case, and I wanted to ride it, get some more time on it, but as you guys saw, some stuff happened with that private track where the guy was having issues with people calling the cops, and then he's getting sued a lot of money for having a track in his lawn and this and that, and disruption of like natural something, I don't know, some crap that the town is fighting him for. So that track pretty much is a no-go as of right now, or pretty much ever again as far as my understanding. So yeah, I'm not really sure. That was really the only private track we had to ride. That was like 15 minutes from our house, so that's a bummer. And that just means Ryan now is gonna really have to build that track. Finally cleaned up some of the workbench here, since it's always a mess, and I'm sure it'll be a mess in a few days again. And I got the wrenches all hung up. I still have to, I ordered like a wrench like holder thing to actually hook them on along with the wrenches, but I ended up getting this fabric holder thing that I'm just gonna hang up. I was going to hang up the rest of the lights up here and fix that one since it's kind of off to the side a little bit. I don't even think I really need any more in here. Maybe stretch it out in, I don't know. I'm sure I could fit 4 somewhere else, but I keep mentioning these because I see so many comments on my Instagram and DMs on what the lights are. So like I've always said, I'll leave the link down below in the description where you can check out the lights. It's like the perfect lighting for your garage. It's like 40 bucks for 8 lights, and they go right into the drywall. And you really can't go wrong for like 40, 50 bucks for 8 lights that pretty much light up your entire garage. So check it out. With all the pit posi stuff, they hooked it up with the T-handles and everything, along with this holder for the T-handles, along with all the other pit posi parts throughout, and parts for the 125, different gas tank, little tube, a clutch for the 125, brakes. Just, they have pretty much every single part you need at their website, so I'll leave the link down below in the description. Check them out. This thing's still shot, the whole frame's still bent up, and that's all twisted as you can see, so I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Still waiting on the parts for this, probably like 2 weeks before that gets going again. I might end up actually selling the whole bike itself and taking off all the JTI stuff and then putting it on that, so it might be for sale soon. Not really sure what I want to do with it, so we'll see, because as you can tell, I'm pretty much gonna be just riding this. And it's kind of a waste just having it sit here in the garage and not getting used. So with this thing, I think I'm gonna sell it. I'm just not really, not about the 2-stroke, so this will be up for sale soon probably. No, that thing's not for sale, but I mean, if somebody shoots me the right offer, anything's for sale, so. At the end of the day, I can always just build another one. I also pretty much sold majority of the KLX125 parts, like the seat, the top end, a few other little things. I still do have the forks off the 2003 KLX125, along with the front brake master cylinder, along with the actual braking, whatever, along with the clamps and everything, along with the top clamps. And I can sell the triple clamps separate from the forks, or I can sell it as a complete kit. So DM me on Instagram at Tyler Monagan if you're interested in the forks. I just want to get rid of them. The biggest thing with this is it's going to be pretty expensive to ship due to the weight, but that'll be at your expense if you really want them, and I'll have to price it out based on the weight at the post office. But if you want them, let me know, and I gotta look around and see if I have some other little things. I do have back up in there the stock springs, the stock fork springs out of a 2010 KX250F. Whatever the weight, the stock springs are weighted for. So I have those springs. Those are for sale if you want that, along with the stock rear shock spring off the 2003 KX125. So if you need any of that, let me know, and it's yours for, I just want to get rid of this stuff pretty cheap, so shoot me an offer on Instagram. Really got to give this to Ryan for his 125. Got to get that out, along with, I have those GPI radiators too, for those GPI whatever eBay radiators I still have. I don't really want to get rid of them just in case something, if I tweak a radiator. I do have those. I think they're like $100 or something, brand new on eBay. Along with the guy gave me a brand new chain when he gave me the 125. So I have that too. I should probably put this on the 250 since that stock chain is really stretched out at this point. So, and then I have a bunch of other miscellaneous little junk and crap, brakes for the old pit bike, and box. I have the stock underneath everything, the stock pipe and silencer. Actually, I have the stock, the fuel tank off the 03, and it's in pretty good condition. I'll clean it up and everything in the wash tank, but if somebody needs it, I know these can be pretty hard to come by sometimes if you can't find it on eBay, so I'll clean it up, shoot me an offer. Perfect condition on it. I also have a stock header off my 17 250F, pretty much brand new. Since I have the FMF on there now, I don't really need this anymore, and I'll probably sell that when I sell it eventually, because I know the new, looking at the 2019 KX450s, the whole exhaust is different, so assuming the 19s will change. And then along with the stock carb that Josh also vapor honed, all cleaned up. So stock carb, whatever, the Mikuni. Also have my my stock KLX110 cylinder. So maybe you grenaded your stock pit bike, which I don't really know how, but I have the stock cylinder, which is in there. If you want more detailed pictures, I can just send them on Instagram. It's just the easiest way to sell stuff through PayPal and whatnot. So you need a PayPal. The easiest way is just I'll request the money through PayPal, and then you send the payment, and then I ship it out. So got the cylinder right there. And then I also have the stock head, which is in there, along with a lot of tear-offs for Scott goggles, spy goggles. These are all not even open, brand new. So if you have Scott goggles, I have a bunch of brand new tear-offs, like maybe $10 for all. And then in this FMF box, I have my stock, pretty much brand new exhaust off my 17 250. It's brand new. It's a little bit dirty, but pretty much no scratches. Can't really show the end, but brand new exhaust. If you want more pictures, I've got my stock tires and wheels off the F-150. These tires maybe have, I don't know, 9,000 miles on them. Probably, yeah, 9,000 miles on them. So they're pretty much brand new. And yeah, wheels aren't nicked up at all. Things are literally spotless, brand new, other than the cobwebs and junk on it. Also seen some comments on people wanting me to go over like gear and what's in my gear bag. I don't really have much. I got an old Thor chest protector. I've got these Mobius whatever X8 knee braces, and then I've just got my thing for my goggles, and then I just run variety of different alias gear and variety of socks that I have accumulated over the couple of years, and then just random alias gloves or whatever gloves I have. That's pretty much in my gear. And then over here I just have Alpine Star Tech 7 boots. Pretty basic, nothing special, and that's pretty much it. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna cap the video off, not talk about anything else for sale, because it's getting overwhelming, and this video is just super boring. There's a bunch of stuff that I'm listing out for sale. There's really no point to continue it. So if you guys enjoyed it, I don't know why you enjoyed it, but tomorrow should be a better video of riding and whatnot on the bike, hopefully. But yeah, hit the subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, share with your friends, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video.